Hey people, Injured here, 3v3, Avensa Stronghold blue team. Couple of Hive Tyrants, we have Unununium, and this is Revs. These guys are durable heroes that walk through objects and cannot be suppressed, with powerful offense, disruption and support. Begin in melee combat with a basic synapse. I shall call you Manuel and Ramon. Rounding off the team is Bob. It's as simple as that, with a Warboss, a melee hero walking through objects, strong support, disruption and offense, and a mean mug. I guess he just found some Hive Tyrants to hang out with and get some fighting done. Red team, JK with a Force Commander, strong offense, leads the line with support and disruption. Alongside, Dance in my GoBlin porn movie is a Warlock, a melee spellcaster that leaps into combat, some powerful disruption and support. Grab the central VP, also throws out the Destructor, and then runs away from the angry Hive Tyrant, Ramon, on a rampage there. Rounding off the teams is Fevrial Triboulet, maybe, with a Techmarine. Starts off in ranged combat, puts out some good damage, can also support with structures and repair, going mid to 2v1 against Ramon. Warlock still in the mix. I guess he just can't find someone to dance in his movie. Maybe try making something else, like a spy thriller. Warboss must flee. Full retreat, I think, from Revs. Yes, full retreat. Meanwhile, Bob is really pissed off with this power node. Gets it down. Slugger's going for that natural power node. I made this map intentionally to be kind of frantic, fast and furious with lots of power bashing, and it seems to work. Power is very unsafe on this map. This one's now being bashed, and I think Manuel, the Hive Tyrant, is going to get a decap over here. Mid has stayed red, thanks to that early Warlock cap using his fleet. We have big shooters up on both of them. Nope, one of them. Scouts trying to get in the melee, are they? No, they're shooting with their piddly little bolters, and now Sluggers could be in trouble. Big old flank coming. No grenades that I see, unless you... Oh, these guys are getting a grenade. Slugger's going for the decap. Couldn't quite get it. I think maybe they're far enough away to not get grenaded. Oh, there's another grenade here, though. There's the attempt. It's really good. And they get the wipe with it. Nicely done by Dance. Warboss decapping that central wreck point. 447 to 493 very early on. More power bash, and expect to see a hell of a lot of that. And the Warlock going for the decap. He's very low on hit points, though. And here comes a bunch of Daka. And those big shooters are painful. Look at that. Took him down. It's more damage than a tactical marine from 41 range. And you've still got those other shooters in there too. I think it's more. I always forget if tactical marines, are they 14.29 or 15.29? I think they're 14.29. DPS, that is, on their bolt guns. Rampaging through is the Warboss. I don't know if the red team can stop a Hive Tyrant and a perpetually angry Warboss called Bob running at them. Although Devastators are in play now. Vengeance rounds loaded in with the advanced targeting. You lose the suppression, but you get a bunch more damage. A couple of scouts falling over. Can they get the wipe before Warboss on the scouts? They can't. That was Ramon coming in, getting some kills. Now they're on the power, I guess. Yes, they are. And these Guardians in this garrison could be in trouble. Chuck a grenade and run away, maybe. There's a grenade. Oh, it's a good one. Holy crap, that killed a lot. Was that 8 kills, 7 kills, something like that? Burrow striking Raveners, another grenade, and another really good grenade. Oh, it's another 7 or 8 there. Big grenades early on. Massive grenades from Dance. He's killed like 20 models, I think, with grenades so far. Maybe even more than that. Wiped the Sluggers and killed like 16 Termagants or something. Force Commander popping the battle cry, trying to get in amongst... Oh, it's a Warrior Brood, and upgraded Warboss with their Adrenal Glands. Warrior Brood are a power melee squad by default, provide a basic synapse of their own, but you can upgrade that to a specialized melee synapse in tier 2. It looks like that might be what we're seeing here, because I don't see a Barb Strangler yet, although it could be a late purchase. Scouts getting Daka to death. These shooter boys have a big shooter now, so got a twin link shooter on that guy, but they're being suppressed by Dance's Guardian weapon team. JK with double tactical marines. That's very late to get your second tactical marine up. Maybe they bought a bunch of power or something. They do have shotguns, and they do have a flamer. Their Fevrial Triboulet getting some more tactical marines via drop pod from his global bar. I wonder what that means. Hopefully it's nothing horrific, because I'm going to be saying it a lot. It happens to me all the time. Say something about 32 times in a cast, and it's something bad. Power here going to be bashed, maybe. No sign of any flamers, and these guys are not shooting anything. There you go. They've worked out how to shoot their gun. Ramon running into trouble. Puts up the warp field, though. But that shuriken is doing a lot of damage at that close range. Can't suppress him, but you'll do tons of damage with those setup teams. Gonna go down. That was sloppy from Revs. Oh, doesn't go down. Perfectly timed, maybe? 1 hit point and gets away. Wow. The Guardians couldn't quite get it done on retreat. Just the perfect amount of damage taken and disruption caused, and he got away. Oh, the Hormagaunts going to get away, though. They're trying to get their adrenal glands. One model. Techmarine was trying to finish them. Then gets crippling poison by the toxin sacks. Bob did not ever replace the sluggers. They might go tier 2 with this into Weird Boy or something. Death Dread could do a lot of work with the gens as well. Devastators go for the garrison, which can often backfire. Players don't like when you put a garrison near the power, which is obviously why I did on both sides. Lots of maps do that though, even like Greentooth Gorge has garrisons near the power points. This generator barely clinging to life. Looks like it's going to just shake apart. 3 hit points on that thing. What's going on west side? The double tacks are there. Crippling poison to control the force commander. These tacks are in trouble. Warrior Brood can also disrupt. There it is, that little passive leap into combat they have. Tactical Marines did not drop a model, you know. Surprised the Warrior Brood didn't pile in on those guys as well. Wanting to tie up these fellas and their bolters, I suppose. They might drop a model though. There's a Warrior Brood falling down. That Synapse explosion, when a Synapse creature dies, will knock back and damage nearby non-Synapse creatures, but those Termagants were far enough away. Not sure what the range is on that. Is it just Synapse range 32? On the backlash, it might be. Are you going to bash this power gen or what, ladies? Some late Banshees for dance. And oh, they're stealing it, okay. Shuriken goes for the cap. Meanwhile, red team decapping some stuff in the mid. Single here for blue. Destructor doesn't really hit well. The Hormagaunts are all spread out there. Might get a couple of nice grenades, though. We've seen them do well so far. Oh, there's the healing webway. The Warlock's webway can heal you. Those Guardians getting really messed up, though. Did they get away? I think they barely got away. Devastator's now doing their thing. Vengeance rounds. Warp field goes up against Ravener Brood. Burrow strikes, and they're pretty good in melee too, these fellas, even without their specialized melee upgrade. Banshees, though, with a counter initiation, Ravenous had to flee. Was that Bionics? Yeah, that was a powerful sweep from the Techmarine. Now getting the axe, we're going to see a melee Techmarine in tier 2. Awesome. Could do quite well as the Hive Tyrant and the Warboss come charging in. Get some good hits. There it is. Doing some work already. It's 55 DPS, isn't it? Yeah. And the Bionics makes it... Oh, it gives it 20% more. So it's like 65 DPS with Bionics at level 1. It's quite good DPS. Doesn't it drain energy or something as well? Yeah. Gives him more melee skill and all that good stuff. And more health. And now he's got a refractor field. We'll see what this guy can do. Kitted out for some melee. One of the very welcome changes of Elite Mod. Giving this guy this cool axe. Not sure why these guys are using their Kraken bolts. Doesn't do anything against heroes. Warboss has got a bang bang hammer. I guess it looks nice, eh? But look at this. Manuel with a pair of crushing claws. We've also got improved synapse and warp field. So he's ready to roll. Needs to run away now though. Did they just wipe out some Guardians or something? I don't think so. Grenades. Shuriken doing a lot of work there. Manuel did get away, but Ramon is down over here. Lots of burrow striking from the Raveners. What are they buffed by here? They're buffed by something. I don't know what that buff is. Oh, Shuriken was got. And now they're taking a long time to retreat. They're still buffed by something. Oh, maybe it was maybe the Bang Bang Hammer hit something when they were nearby and then they burrow striked. Meanwhile, Force Commander getting a decap on the VP. There's contested power fully built up here. Nobody can protect the ones near the VPs here, so just building up the contested ones. Webway right in the mid. Some of that healing. Gonna get spotted though, I guess. Warboss kills a Devastator. Nothing around to benefit from the Bang Bang Hammer. Gonna go down. I think that Plasma Pistol killed him there. Tier 3 for JK. Tier 3 for Bob. Did not get anything up in Tier 2. Thought we were gonna see a Weird Boy or something. Flash Gits on the way now. That seems really quick to get Flash Gits going. We have a Terminator Force Commander as well. Pretty quick for that. Got a Storm Bolter and Power Fist. Tyrant Guard on the field for Revs. 2,500 hit points of super heavy infantry armor. This thing is pretty tough, good for breaking the line. Plasma Cannon devs now for JK. Can they get onto this power and bash it quickly? Both teams building up those contested powers. Some special attacks from that Force Commander's battle cry. We do have the melee synapse, Adrenal Gland, Warrior Brood. So the Swarmagants are all buffed up. And buffed up even more because of the improved synapse. And now they can get onto the VP. Can't quite hold it over there, JK. I mean, they're tough to hold in this map. Power bashing. And the revive for the Warboss. It might level up Ramon, who's got the rending tunnels. There we go, it did level him up. 255 to 385. Missile launcher tactical marines here to fight the Tyrant Guard, maybe. It's much more efficient to get plasma though. 1-to-1 cat. Lots of Daka. They're going to fully bash that power. Maybe they can move on to the other then. Do you guys have any upgrades? They've got their Git Finders for extra range. Razorback on the field for their Fevrial Triboulet. Dark Creepers, where are you guys? Looks like Dancers lost Guardians and lost that Shuriken that we saw. And lost the Banshees along the way too. But maybe that's what I saw when I thought something wiped. Maybe it was the Banshees dying. Must have been. A lot of power bashing from the Orks on this east side. Tons of Daka. I don't see the blasters yet. Not sure why. Maybe they want a Knob Squad up first. Brood Nest. Healing up the Tyrant Guard slowly. Razorback pops smoke. Doesn't help you from big old claws, but the Tyrant Guard charges away. Is that double missile launches? It is. What are you up to, fellas? There's 70 power spent on missile launches. I mean, it will help take down the Tyrant Guard, but it's much more DPS efficient to get plasma guns for the super heavy infantry armor, although it can go into shield wall, I suppose. But there's no other vehicles. They could bash power super effectively, I guess. West side. Terminators on the field for JK. Did not get assault Terminators, though. What's their plan? A flamer or something? Always kind of surprised when I see a Force Commander not get his assault Terminators up. They're so good and unique to the Force Commander, of course. Razorback doing a lot of work here. Blue team don't seem super interested in getting any anti-vehicle. It's triple flash kits for Bob. No sign of blasters yet, though. 228 to 366. 2-to-1 for red team, but still pretty even on the VPs. Only 100 in it is not a lot. Bit of Daka. I think they're like 40 DPS or something, these SNAS guns. It's a lot. At least they used to be. Look at that on those Dark Creepers. It's a lot. And the range is nuts as well with the Git Finders. Maybe they just want the extra range of the SNAS guns. And they don't want to get the blasters. They're doing some good work. It's hard to turn down the blasters though when you're up against double Space Marines. That burst damage is nuts. Bashing power pretty well too. A lot of DACA. Maybe a whirlwind from Triboulet. They probably want to go tier 3 now though. Warlock just got DACA to death. Plasma cannon maybe. Wraith Guard could do some work, although they'd be destroyed by the blasters trying to get close as well. We do have Venom Brood with ranged Synapse trying to get after this Razorback with those Venom Cannons. Ravener Brood now switched to melee mode with enhanced muscle coil, more melee damage, more health, more speed, and they can now benefit from the melee Synapse, which is on the other side of the map with Unununium, who's gone tier 3 by the way. They have some Gene Stealers. Gene Stealers supported by melee Synapse is pretty scary, and the Force Commander doesn't have Assault Terminators and doesn't have the Thunderhammer either. So these Terminators are going to be in massive trouble. There's the Crippling Poison. They can't retreat. There's the teleport. Holy crap, look at the damage they took with like 3 seconds of melee from this blob. Decent plasma cannon hit. Trying to disrupt with his power fist as the Terminator Force Commander. Plasma cannon gets another decent hit, and a flank here from the Eldar. Could get some nice grenades, Synapse bombs, and big retreat from Unununium. Smart thing to do. Gene Stealers took a lot of damage there with that Synapse bomb. And the Terminator didn't drop a model. Might want to get some regular Devastators up though for that suppression. Is that 2 heroes down over here? No, 1. More power bashes. They did get the Razorback as well. Tier 3 for Triboulet. Guardians very bravely trying to decap stuff. Might chuck a grenade and run if they get set upon here. These Guardians not quite so lucky. 2-1 for red. Blue team do have the army advantage here. Oh, the Tempest Barrage hit the archway, and I'm not sure if it would have hit anything anyway. Still no blasters for the flash kits. 4 flash kits though for Bob it's going to be, and they have maxed out their red at 999, so we could see some rocks going on. This is always fun. West side, what's going on? I want to see the Gene Stealers tear apart some Terminators or something. They can wait for them to teleport and then do a couple of Crippling Poisons. They're going to be in big trouble if they can catch them in the first place. Being led back into the Plasma Devs again. Dark Creepers on the flank. Get some good DPS and another good Plasma Cannon shot. Yeah, maybe the Hive Tyrant should get the charge. Extended Carapace, that's the name of it I was looking for. Warboss level 4 with his hammer. And 4 flash kits. Are they going to be close enough to benefit from the hammer? I guess you can buff allies with it as well. D-cannon on the field for Dance. And here comes a Predator tank for Triboulet. Gene Stealers there passively going infiltratey if they're left idle. A lot of damage on Unununium. Got the improved Synapse. I don't think they're going to switch to Extended Carapace. Maybe Revs could get it though. 138 to 312. The first Carn Effects hits the field. No upgrades, so just a big old melee beastie. But there's also no anti-vig here, aside from the power fists. Pushing alongside it by the rest of the Tyranids. Looks like Revs is maybe backing it up as well. It's a big push on the west side now. Can the Plasma Cannon do the work again? Could get a massive shot here. Look at that. Very good shot. Not sure if it actually killed anything, but it did a ton of damage. Another shot, that one misses. Warp field up for Manuel. Must have been pretty satisfying to get that Devastator the hell out of there. And now they can get onto the Terminators maybe? No, base turrets coming in. Didn't want to overextend. East side. The tank is bashing power. Techmarines are running. I'm not sure why. Oh, maybe they meant to retreat these guys and retreated them both instead. Avatar of Cain on the way for Dance. Another Carnifex for Unununium. West side turning very blue. But then a big old retreat, and Kingsiller's just backing off. Center turning blue thanks to Ramon, the Hive Tyrant, who's level 4. We have a Venom Cannon here on that first Carnifex. Great at taking out large targets. Also the Bioplasma is amazing. Should be able to trade quite well with the tank. There's the Bioplasma. Didn't do any damage because of the shield, but still knocked him back. Did not get a decap in the mid. And here's the Avatar. Super unit for Eldar. Powerful combatant and has amazing passive buffs in a big aura around it. For infantry, that is. Do heroes benefit from the buffs? I don't think they do. Still no blasters on these flashkits, but there's a lot of them. Look at the Daka. Missed again with the Tempest missile barrage thing. Warboss runs away. He's got a Power Claw now and heavy armor. So much Daka. That was a singularity. Yeah, that would have been really bad. Did they kill those fellas? Or are they alive? They're alive. Oh, 2 of them are. 119 to 303. Bob still hasn't spent any red that I've seen. Wailing Doom is dodged. 119 to 303. 1-to-1 cap. Nobody can grab the mid. Avatar is taking hits. Can't stay here forever. Crushing Claw Hive Tyrant might go after a kill as well. Crushing Claws will do a lot to Avatar. Especially when they've got that shield up to tank some hits. Carnifex just walks through a wall and then gets a couple of shots. One more burst like that and it will go down. There's Blessing of the Omnissiah from the Techmarine's global bar to repair all allied vehicles on the map. Blue team are stabilizing kind of in the mid. I mean, they have a Carnifex here at least, but that is double missile launch. Maybe JK can help them out with a For the Emperor buff. Bioplasma misses. What's going on west side though? It's a Swarm Lord. A Swarm Lord up from Unununium. Double Carnifexes for Revs. The other one doesn't have an upgrade. I guess they cancelled the Carnifex they were getting and got a Swarm Lord. Really good melee combatant. Provides a speed and reinforcement synapse. Which is pretty amazing. Gives a good DPS to the Terminator Force Commander here. Got a lot of hit points to chew through that guy. 2,500 of them. Gets rid of him. Might be able to get him. Here comes a Land Raider Redeemer though from JK. Is that going to go to the mid? Maybe kind of in between the flank and the mid. Avatar getting swings on the Carnifex. Not sure where the heck this guy's going. The tank is down. Is he trying to chase something? What's going on? We have a Strangled Thorn Cannon on the other one. There's another tank. Oh no, it's the same tank I think. That was the Razorback, I believe. Yeah, this is the same tank. And I got Steam server maintenance. And we're back. Really love that they keep you out of replays for a server outage. Watch me get a sound bug now or something as well. The tank is indeed still alive. Where is the Land Raider though? Land Raider's on the west side, just trying to keep hold of this VP because Unununium is going after it over and over again. They can't really afford to leave it undefended. It might still be worth bringing a Land Raider slightly closer to the mid though. Avatar is upset that he can't cap points. Just looking at it all forlorn. There is a Brood Nest in a decent place. Strangled Thorn. Oh, does not hit the Guardians apparently. Swarm Lord is in there. Guardians backing away. The Land Raider has indeed come to the center. Ethereal Slash looked good, but didn't actually hit anything. Wailing Doom did some work, but Avatar is overextended a little bit. Has to back up. D-Cannon is setting up, but there's a Torrent of Formation. Doesn't stop the D-Cannon firing, but now it has to run. Some decent hits in there. And these capillary towers provide some big buffs for Tyranids. I assume they work on allied Tyranids as well, but I'm not sure. It might only be your Tyranids. Maybe someone knows. Warboss chasing a tank with his power claw. Now has a trophy rack and still has quadruple flash kits, and Triboulet does have the tank to fight them. Maybe he could get some assault marines as well. Tempest Barrage, some good disruption. Really needs to get plasma guns maybe to fight them as well. They are heavy infantry. Uh-oh, a Rock's coming in. Spending some of that red is Bob. Good hits on the devs. I don't think they actually hit the tactical marines, did they? Or maybe they did. They got a couple of hits on them. The mid is Decap. Terminator Force Commander might go down, being chased by melee Raveners, which are strangely split up. That's a singularity. Can't drag in a Carnifex. Can drag in that fella. Did it kill him? I don't think it did. He's alright. 119 to 211 on the VPs here. Can they stabilise the mid with the Tyranids? It's not easy to do. I mean, you've got the Brood Nest there, you've got some tough Carnifexes, but it's not like you can repair the Carnifexes easily. You need a specialised unit, the Zone Throat, to heal them. 5 flash kits here for Bob now. Still no sign of the blasters. Relax those snaz guns and that Dakar. Tank putting some pressure on, creating some space for Guardians to cap. There's the Wailing Doom, takes out the Brood Nest. Tyranids coming back in though, with Unununium, Swarmlord, Warrior Brood in there. Where are the Gene Stealers? They're capping the west side. Big fight in the mid now. That's Ramon, the Hive Tyrant, in amongst some tactical marines. I mean, they've got the Land Raider, they've got a Plasma Dev, they've got a D Cannon. Might be a tough nut to crack. Might be time to go for those naturals. They've got the tank. That's a singularity back in the... Oh no, it's not. It's an Eldritch. They do have different symbols. I can just never remember. They dodged the Eldritch completely, I think. Devs are suppressing the flash kits. That's some good work from those fellas. And then they go into Vengeance Rounds mode. Not sure why these guys are getting so close over here. Warboss gets in though. He's absolutely pissed. I like how his attack animations look angry as well. Orbital on the flash kits. It might wipe those guys. It does. One of them were wiped, at least. A nuke for a flash kit squad. Not sure if that was completely worth it, but got them out of there, eh? And more flash kits are going to replace them now. JK with a Predator tank. Triboulet down to just 2 units. Calling in Terminators, I think. Or is it a Venerable? It is a Venerable Dreadnought. Should have saved it for the fight then, to call it in on something's head. Not sure why he'd call it in like that. With nothing going on. Now he just has to run into combat. I guess he could charge in, but then he can't charge out. 101 to 179. Blue team unable to crack the mid, but they do have the Western natural VP of the red team. And they're bashing the power here. Terminator Force Commander in play. Gonna get some nasty melee though. Pops the battle cry just to stay alive a bit, but I don't think they can handle this fight. Retreating to the Land Raider now. But down they go. Teleported in. It's a big trouble. East side now. There's that Venerable Dreadnought. Warboss turns around. Avatar is infiltrated. How is it infiltrated? I don't know. There's no rangers. The webway doesn't infiltrate. I am confused. How was the Avatar infiltrated? Someone will tell me. 101 to 145. Oh, he's debuffing the Venerable Dreadnought with his trophy rack there. I always forget that that works on vehicles. Big fight in the mid. More more stuff being infiltrated here. Oh, it's a Cloak of Shadows. It's Cloak of Shadows. There it is. Avatar trading blows with Ramon. Does have splash damage, this guy, so it might be better served going after the Venom Brood or something. Look at that dagger. It's all piercing damage though, and super heavy infantry armor has a lot of resistance against that. Singularity. So some friendly fire. Almost wiped out these Guardians. Level 4 Guardians. In fact, I think they are going to die. They're alright. Cloak of Shadows saves them. Command effects are done pretty well. With another Swarm Lord up for Unununium. Wailing Doom. Sneaky Avatar into a Wailing Doom and suppression there. Set it up. They did retreat just in time. 94 to 142. There is the Swarm Lord. Fighting a melee Techmarine. Not a good fight for you, buddy. Does get away though. And they're going to get onto that VP again. Predator tank is here. Tactical Marines here. Terminator Force Commander here. Is it enough though to deal with this? Because what level is this guy? He's only level 3, this Hive Tyrant. So it's not... I mean, he's still pretty terrifying, but not as terrifying as they could be if they were higher level. Get some big melee damage bonuses as you level up. I think you get 33% more melee damage if you're level 10, which is pretty nuts. Could get onto the tank maybe with the Prussian Claws as well. Venom Brood, we're getting some shots in. Venerable Dreadnought comes to the west side. Gonna take some damage from the Carnifexes. Gets a good Emperor's Fist. Big fight here. Looks like Manuel wants some fighting action. Nope, just goes past the Venerable Dreadnought. Gonna go down though, I think. Charges away. Nope, there's a Stoicism. The Venerable is done for. And I think the Predator tank is done for. Yes, it is. Can the blue team turn this around? Tyrant formation. Strange place to put it, I think, on like a moving avatar, but messed up some Guardians as well, I guess. Big Wailing Doom. Absolute chaos here. This is what this map was made for. Mayhem all over it. Is that a Singularity? Yeah, that is. That's going to be a really good one. Ouch. Land Raider's in kind of an awkward position. He can't get rear armor hits on it though. And now we see blasters finally. Flash kits with blasters. Is it all of them? All 5 flash kits have blasters. They could delete a lot of stuff. And 2 of them are level 4 as well. They got the Land Raider. The Land Raider could have drove into trouble there. 2 Carnifexes and a Swarm Lord and a Crushing Claws Hive Tyrant waiting for it. Seer Council on the field for Dance. JK down to just Tactical Marines. Red team got destroyed. GG says Revs. I don't know if red team can come back from that. Blue team kind of hit critical mass of Tyranids here just as the blasters came online. Level 9 Warboss as well, doing massive amounts of damage with those Power Claw hits. Probably it. Fire Prison from Dance. Land Raider Redeemer from Triboulet. JK doesn't have the requisition to get anything right now. More hidden avatar shenanigans. Can tie up one of them. Plasma gets the Warlock off the cap though. And there's a Toronto formation for the D-Cannon. Big hit. Wailing Doom was decent, but the Avatar's going to take a lot of damage now. There's the Wrath of Cain. Big knockback and suppression. Warboss might hit level 10 here. There's a triple for blue. The Hive Tyrant's got to level 5. Orbital comes in. Red team, I think, are going to cap this. Or maybe not. Blue team have the single, though. And these guys... Oh, they just deleted some Marines over here that were capping. 5 kits is quite ridiculous. But there's this unit called Assault Squad. that can jump on them and do stuff. Could even get double Assault Marines. I mean, they're going to take hits from the Warboss, but they would really mess up the flash kits in terms of disruption and just tying them up. Combined with the tanks that Triboulet had and the devs, I think they could have handled the flash kits a little bit better. It's tough though. Just because you have to counter for something, that doesn't mean, especially in a 3v3, they can actually make it work. Level 5 and level 5 for the Hive Tyrants, both Manuel and Ramon. Bob the Warboss just a whisker away from level 10. Did a lot better than I thought. Terminator Force Commander there doesn't get levels. Level 6 Warlock. And we had a level 5 Techmarine. It was a frantic game. Pretty fun. Thank you for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time.